Hello, love. I'm gonna start coming up with some creative titles for these lives. I need to wash my hair. It's needed to be washed for like 4 days now. Hooga, hooga, hooga. My collarbones are really protruding today. Probably because my posture is not very well. Hey, Pam. Nope, I don't have chickens. I don't have the patience to have anything but my 3 kids, 3 dogs, cat, and husband. And I live in the middle of town. I feel like my neighbors would hate me if I had chickens. Hey, E, how are you, love? Hey, Aaron. Y'all stay tuned for next week's cooking video because I made some pretty good chicken. I did. I'm not the biggest fan of chicken. I think it's always dry, but this one was actually kind of moist. It's gonna be another short one, only like probably 7 or 8 minutes long, but it's really easy. Like the amount you're getting is ridiculous, or the subjects of the emails are getting ridiculous, or both. Oh, that was so good. Who got that chicken was so good. I think we finally got our last documents in to refinance our house today. Heck, if I could get rid of Murphy permanently, Lori, I'd give somebody all my monies to get rid of him permanently. It's been, y'all, just when I think we're kind of like on the up, not even like on the up and up, just on, like one step up. Oh no, we plummet back down. So that's fun. I feel like we don't even get 2 steps forward. Like we get 1 step forward and we're in the process of taking the next step forward, and then it's like, okay, Huga, Murphy, so like Murphy's Law. I don't know how to really explain it very well. Somebody else in here would be able to explain it well. Yeah, we get through it. By the grace of God, we somehow managed to get through it with our dignity still intact. Like, I am to the point. So my phone, I don't know if I've mentioned this on here, but my cell phone, like I'm sitting here, I should connect to my Wi-Fi. Hopefully it doesn't ruin things. But I should do that because if I don't, my phone will drop service. And I live in the middle of town. Like it will go from full bars to no bars with an X over it in a matter of not even a whole second. Just randomly. And I've called my phone provider and they said, of course, they put me through to the network department who said they would send me a text when they looked into it. Of course, there's nothing wrong with the network in your area. Well, no shit, there's nothing wrong with the network in my area, but it's happening to my phone and it's happening to my husband's phone. And I pay $260 a month. If I can only use my phone half the time, you're only getting half your money. Mm-mm. And then just other things on top of that. And it's like, okay, how much longer do I need to go before I just completely lose my shit on everybody? Because they only have to be fever free for 24 hours before they can go back to school. They didn't have COVID, they had the flu and strep. So they are fine. They can go back to school. That's why. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Go to bed. Hold on a second, guys. I don't be in trouble. Mom, I'm not a bad boy. Over here. Mom, I'm not me. Mom, I'm not trouble. Do you need to be in trouble? No. What is that supposed to do? Yeah. I'm not so bad. Are your shorts on? Yeah. Now go to bed and stay in bed. Let's stay in bed. It means don't get back out of bed. Hey, turn it back on. Oh, you're going to. Why do my kids play in the bathroom? Oh, everyone in my house was home today. I was thinking I may have strep, but not so much now. If he's not better tomorrow, taking him to the doctor. Yeah, so I have a friend that I used to work with, and when we stopped working together, I was still working and she wasn't. She would watch, like, babysit my kids, and so my kids and her kids got really close, and her son is in the same grade as my daughter, and he was running really high fever. Both her kids were running fevers Sunday. Monday, it got really high. She ended up taking him to the ER. He had strep and the flu. And so, um, Katie was asking me if he had a really high fever on Monday, how was he back at school today? And the rule at our school is 24 hours fever free, and you can go back as long as you're not positive for COVID. So I just don't know how much more I can take before. Not unnecessarily. I wouldn't take it out on people who don't deserve it, but until I just completely lose my mind on the people that do. And I don't mean you guys like raising my voice slightly and being kind of a Karen. I mean like completely losing it. Damn. I have Verizon. And my husband seems to think it's because what was I saying? My husband thinks it's because in a town about 30 miles away, they put in a 5G tower and it's close enough that our phones try to pick up the 5G, but far enough away that it can't. And so it just, when it tries to ping the 5G tower and go, it gets stuck somewhere between the 5G and the 4G tower and just drops service. But I have to like completely restart my phone. Oh, my hair is lovely. I have to completely shut my phone down and turn it back on. And sometimes I have to do that 5 or 6 times before I get service back. And like y'all know, I live in the middle of town. There's no reason, and this didn't start happening until like between November and December, like the end of November, beginning of December. So I don't know. I've never had strep that I know of. I did have adult mono once when I was like 5, but I may have been a little older than that, but not much. I should not be paying $260 a month for 2 phones to have shoddy service in the middle of town. So that's where I'm at, you guys. Like, what is happening? Oh, that's the dog. Well, so we pay, that includes payments for our phone because we don't buy them outright. We buy them out over the course of our 2-year contract. And also, we pay for uh, the best insurance you can get through Verizon because I have bad luck with phones. We had one a few years ago, Pam, a landline for like 6 months, and we used it like twice. So we got rid of it. Knock it off! One of my kids is in their room banging on something. Yeah. We also have our Disney Plus, our Discovery Plus, Hulu, and ESPN through our phone company. We get Disney, Hulu, and ESPN for as long as we stay with Verizon for free. Get your butt in your bed now. But we pay for Discovery Plus through them. We get a discount on it though. I don't know. Dang, that's a long time. Dang, Huga. Well, we have unlimited calls, unlimited text, unlimited data, plus 20 gigs of hotspot. What are you doing, babe? What was in there? Huh? Hmm. Yeah, I don't use it either, but we have it. Love you. What was I gonna say? We did levelized billing for our electricity and our gas. That's funny. Because we only have gas heat and a gas water heater. So in the wintertime, our gas bill would be like sky high and our electric bill would be pretty low. And then in the summertime, our electric bill would be sky high and our gas bill would be really low. So we just did levelized billing. And so I pay $150 a month for electricity and $140 a month for gas, something like that. I don't even remember what my first cell phone number was. My husband's had the same cell phone number for as long as I've known him, I'm pretty sure. Which has been almost 17 years. Yeah, you do. I know that if nobody's lived in your house for a while, that they may make you wait a year before getting on it. But we got it on it as soon as we moved into our house. Didn't AT&T used to be Singular also? Yeah. I mean, you can always look into it, Huga. Never hurts to ask. I mean, I know each like town, county, and state all have their own like rules on levelized billing and stuff. I need to start a sinking fund for our car insurance because I just paid 6 months. So half of the payment we were making monthly a month will have to go to the sinking fund. Hey Kelly, how are you? Let's see, I pay about $150 for electric, $140 for gas, $65 for water and trash. I think that's all the house bills. Well, besides the mortgage. We pay $79 for internet. Yeah, called our insurance today to see which is cheaper, stay on Ohio address or change to Indiana. We went from paying $190 a month with the car insurance company who, I mean, I know when you pay for 6 months, it's not much of a discount, but it is a little bit of a discount. We went from paying $190 a month, which would have ran us $1,190 for 6 months, to paying $680 for 6 months worth of trash or worth of insurance. See, our trash is in with our water and sewer. So we pay gas, water, electric, internet, mortgage, car payment, phone, and then we have a Care Credit and a Capital One credit card we have to pay on. Our mortgage is going to be going down. We're refinancing, so that'll be good. Oh, that's okay, Huga. So they give our trash company gives you like a little recycle bin. It's a tiny little dinky thing that you could maybe fit like 4 gallons of 4 empty milk gallons in if you don't smush them down. So we've always just bought bigger containers to use for our recycle because we go through a lot of recycle. And well, this last time when ours broke, we got one with a lid on it, and they didn't pick it up the first few times. We did drop my husband's old Blazer that sits in the driveway. We did take that off of our insurance, so that helped. And we also switched from an insurance company that required him to put me on the insurance as an unlicensed driver, even though I don't drive. And our new insurance company doesn't make him do that. Hey, Sifting Soil, remind me of your name again, please. No, I don't remember any of my phone numbers. Mona, that's right. I knew that. I don't remember any of my numbers from when I was a kid. I do, however, remember my adopted parents' phone number, and this is how I remember it. So obviously the area code and then the other 3 are the same, that it's been in my area forever. They just recently changed it. And then the first 2 in the last 4 were how old my adopted mom was, and the last 2 in the 4 was how old my brother was. I do keep major appliances plugged in, but chargers and such I unplug when not in use. They use phantom energy. Um, I don't unplug anything ever. Actually, I don't think I had a house phone growing up. Maybe once or twice, but Oh, watching a commercial where a little girl put her. I'm gonna sit y'all here. This is more comfortable. Listen, I would forget that I unplugged it and get mad when it wasn't working. That's how my brain works. And I never realized how much crap we keep plugged in my house until just now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 TVs, 2 phone chargers, 2, 3, 4 lamps. Oh, we got a lot of crap plugged in. See, it was the opposite for me. I wasn't allowed to talk on the phone until after 9 because we had cell phones back then and it was free after 9. We have a computer plugged in. My friend was in ICU with CV. I had an adorable phone guy hook up my internet and sent her a pic of his butt. She said she laughed and it made her day. I think he knew and was flattered. Oh, that's funny, Hugo, and cute. See, my thing is, I don't want to have to plug a lamp in to use it. Y'all, listen, I am right now in the stage of life I'm in with my 3 young children. It's just all about convenience for me right now, you know? Oh no, if I was paying for my cell phone, my parents didn't tell me what I could and couldn't do with it. That's just how it worked in my house. If they were paying for it, sure, they could put all, like, I didn't come up with that. My parents did. Like, when they paid for it, they got to make the rules. When I paid for it, it was kind of like bedtime. Like for bedtime, once I hit a certain age, it was you don't have to go to sleep, but you do have to go to your room and you will get up and you will go to school in the morning no matter how late you stay up. My teeth feel weird. And not like to the touch, but like up in my gums, they feel weird. I have items on the faucet and showers to save water too. I mean, I do some weird things to save money, like my cookies. I don't change the parchment paper every night, and I don't wash the pan every night. Actually, if I put parchment paper on a pan to cook, 9 times out of 10, I'm not washing that pan. I'm just taking the parchment paper out and putting that pan back in the cabinet. Yeah, they're digital now. No, listen, y'all, parchment paper is expensive. To just be throwing it in the trash after one single use. Yeah, I understand that, Lori. I mean, maybe in like 4 years when I'm not dedicating so much of my mental space to keeping children alive. I mean, that crap is so expensive now. I don't reuse Ziploc bags unless they're reusable Ziploc bags because, well, I'm too lazy to wash them. But my electric bill is around 150, but that's because we're on levelized billing because we have central heat and air, but our heating is gas. And so in the summer our electric bill would literally be like $400 and our gas bill would be $10, and then in the winter our gas bill would be like $300 and our electricity bill would be like $75. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, I buy the rolls, but still it's ridiculous. Oh yeah, me too, Huga. In the bathroom trash cans. Oh yeah, like if it's wrapped up, that's one thing, but if I have to wash it out, like I know people who will store like meat in their Ziploc bags and then just wash it out and reuse it. Nope, I'm too lazy for that. I also reuse my Walmart bags. I cut holes in the bottoms of them for the kids when they're like painting and stuff. What do you do with your Walmart bags, Huga? But I also do like vacuum seal most of my meat. Freaking everything's getting stupid expensive these days. Almost $5 for a box of Pop Tarts. That's ridiculous. Like the big box, like not the giant box, but like the 16 count box or whatever. Which I hate that they call them 16 count. Does anybody just ever eat one pastry? Yeah, that's what I use mine for too. Bathroom trash cans. I give them to my kids when they're cleaning their room so they don't come out of their room 500 times trying to throw one tiny little shred of paper in the trash. Don't know what just pissed off my neighbor dogs, but they're mad. I gotta do laundry tomorrow. Katie is almost out of clothes to wear to school. Because once my mental health starts going downhill, laundry is the first thing that I like say, okay, I can handle that later. I, Mona, I saw a video the other day of somebody making a homemade Pop Tart. And I thought about trying to make one for a video. That depends, Lori, on if it's a human or not out there. Because if it's a human out there, I'd rather them, yeah, make my neighbor dogs mad than mine. Because mine have never bit anybody. But if somebody was trying to get in my yard, they would. I need to start getting back on my Ibotta. I haven't been doing it the last couple months. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I've just been too lazy to scroll through the app and see what's on there. Yeah. Well, so like in our backyard, we have our trampoline that has a net around it. And like I don't let my kids play outside by themselves, but if they want to go out on the trampoline, I will put them in the trampoline and then I will let my dogs out. And people are like, "Aren't you afraid to leave your kids out there?" No, because nobody's getting to my kids if my dogs are out there. Mm-mm. Good night, Kelly. Or like a couple years ago, we had a problem with dogs being stolen out of yards. And like I leave my if my dogs aren't whining to come in, I will let them stay outside. And people are like, "Aren't you afraid your dog's gonna get stolen?" And I'm like, "No, because unless they shoot a tranquilizer dart at my dogs, they're not getting to my dogs. They might be able to get one, but not for long. Not before I'm alerted and my dogs are already taking care of business." Which we don't train our dogs to be aggressive. We don't. That's just how they are. They're very protective of us and their domain. Yeah, it's pretty warm here too. And we're supposed to be getting rain today and tomorrow, and then next week we're supposed to get snow and ice, so we'll see. If the storm shifts down anymore, we'll get snow tomorrow, but I doubt it will. The wind is just starting to pick up here. It hasn't really been bad until the last couple hours. Y'all just keep all that snow. I don't want it. My tulips are starting to bloom that my kids got me for Valentine's Day. Hey, love you. I don't want it either. Send it back to Canada. They can keep the snow. Ah, let me get it. I've got it in my kitchen window. Here it is. It's got two fixing to bloom and then these two baby ones over here that aren't quite ready to bloom yet. Question though, how often should I water these? Lori, I drank 3 bottles of water today. Like, I keep touching the soil, and the soil is still moist, so I haven't watered it. But, like, how do I know when it needs water? Yeah, they also got me 3 roses, a big giant card, 4 boxes of coffee, and some candy. Is that a bruise on my forehead? No, it's just a shadow. Okay. I was about to say, where did I get a bruise on my forehead from? It's not a bruise. They said they're sorry, they're pink. They wanted purple, but they didn't have any purple ones. I said, it's fine. They're still pretty. Do I need to, like, wait for the bulbs to dry out first, Tuga, or can I just, like, plant them? And how do I know when they're done? Yay, Lori! Tup. I think the bottom just fell out, guys. Let's go check. I could be wrong, and that could just be, my imagination. Nope, it is now raining. Shut up, dogs. Is Arkansas the only place we use that expression? Like when it starts. Use that expression when it starts like raining really hard. You say, "Oh, the bottom done fell out." Yeah, that's what I said, Lori. Okay, so I shouldn't water them until the soil is dry. Okay. Nope, that's what I meant. That it started raining really hard. I don't know where it comes from, but that's something we say around here. You guys, I'm so tired. But not like go to sleep tired, if you know what I mean. Heartbeat in my ear. I need to get something to track my steps. But I don't like doing it on my phone because I don't always have my phone in my pocket. Yeah, you guys, I hate to do it, but I'm gonna call it good here. I'm tired, and I gotta get up at 4:30 in the morning. They changed the schedule, so now I don't have to get up till 4:30 instead of 3:30, but I'm so exhausted. So I love you guys. I'm praying for you guys. And I hope y'all are looking forward to tomorrow's cleaning video. I have to edit that in the morning. And I will talk to you guys next time.